Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly from the title, as it says, how to essentially build out a website, how to optimize a website for you to be able to sell to other business owners as well, right? So it's a very simple process. Obviously it's not that hard to understand. A lot of people kind of get confused in terms of like how the types of websites they need to build out, how to price them, how to structure it properly. I'll essentially be showing you guys exactly how to create a website, optimize it, pretty much show you guys exactly how you can optimize the website more efficiently. That way it's not just a website, but it's an actual system that business owners use. And I'll kind of show you guys the step-by-step process of how to structure the pricing accordingly as well, right? So without further ado, let's just pretty much jump right straight into this here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We are in the studio here, so this is essentially Lovable. So obviously there's lots of other websites you can build, lots of other websites and softwares you can use to build out a website. For example, there's Base44, Lovable, there's Claude Code as well, but just for you guys as beginners, this is essentially the best platform to use, since Lovable is just where you just like give them a prompt and you just essentially build out a website, right? Sorry, sneezed. But other than that, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to structure it properly, right? So we'll go into our website right here. This is just a specific website that we did build out for our specific agency. So this isn't our main website, but this is essentially the website that we did build out. So obviously you can see that it's very vibe coded. It looks very vibe coded, but most business owners don't really care about how vibe coded it looks. So this is essentially really how it works out. So right, you just essentially give them a prompt. You can obviously specifically put in like a different website link as well. Letting them know that this is exactly how you want the website to be built out. And yeah, obviously there's buttons you can click here and then boom, book a demo, train your agent, videos that you can put in, featured in obviously our client testimonials, specific client testimonial videos as well. Your offers, your implementation process, and pretty much your calendar booking link. Essentially just letting them know that there's essentially a lot of other ways to pretty much optimize their website, right? They can have an intake form as well. And here's another example. So if I go into my high level here and we go into, if we go into one of our clients here, this is one of our clients' website. As you can see, it looks very much more so professional. There's an AI chatbot as well. As if we go back into here, into our actual website, which is ascendius.info, there is also a chatbot as well where people can send a message saying like hello, and then if it sends a text, it's gonna pretty much help it from there, right? So obviously there's two specific websites that we do create. Now in terms of that, the way you can create these websites is, like I said, you just go into Lovable, or another way is you just go into Go High Level and pretty much create the website from here. If you go into sites, just go into websites, you can essentially create them a website here. Now if you don't want to manually create the website, that's totally fine. I believe Go High Level has a way where you can automate your website as well, but you can also do this in Lovable as it's way much more easier. But yeah, you can essentially put in your email, Instagram, pretty much anything that you can pretty much think of, and the things that your client wants within their website, you can essentially do that as well, right? So yeah, and specifically if we come into our optimization process here, if we come into, I believe this is offer 3, this is our website optimization plus AI customer support system, right? So this is essentially how it's going to work. In terms of website optimization, obviously we have multiple systems that we do have in place, but in terms of website optimization and customer support within the website optimization, and don't worry about these two pillars right here. We're just going to focus on these right here, right? The first one is website optimization and lead inquiries, right? So whenever a lead comes in, the website is essentially optimizing those lead inquiries by pre-qualifying those leads, making sure that are they hot, are they just tire, or are they just tire kickers, right? And we're essentially limiting the tire kickers. We also make sure that we fully customize the website on how they want it to look like. And once we essentially fully customize it, that's when we start building out the website by optimizing it more efficiently, right? In the website, we can essentially implement and integrate lead intake forms directly into their database. So whenever someone does fill out a form within their website, once it is fully optimized, whether if that's the AI chatbot as well, it's going to get strictly integrated into the system that we do create for them, which is going to be on Go High Level, right? And then once the website is fully optimized and revamped, that's when the leads are going to start flowing in from the website. So not only are you, not, just getting clients from referrals, pre-existing clients, Google SEO, Facebook meta ads, but you're also getting a lot of clients funneled into your website where they are essentially getting converted from your website into the system that we do create for you, right? So obviously with that being said, I mean, that's essentially, I know this is a very short YouTube video, but obviously I wanted to kind of show you guys exactly how all of that works. But before I end the video off here, I want to kind of show you guys the pricing structure and how to price this offer, essentially the way it is, right? Obviously you can structure this pricing, pretty differently from a lot of different ways. This is one of our clients' presentations that we did create, and he essentially just wanted website optimizations as well. So I'll pretty much come here and show you guys exactly how this works or how we've essentially structure this pricing more efficiently, right? Now, there are other ways, and there are multiple ways you can structure this pricing. As for example, we can go up to 10,000. Honestly, I wouldn't say 10,000. I would say anywhere from like 5 to 7K on how complex the website optimization is, and you can go as little as down to 500 a month, right? So it really just depends. It really fluctuates. But here is an example of what we did to essentially implement this website optimization. So we did a 1,500 plus 199 monthly retainer for this client. So this client is essentially paying 1.5 for the website optimization plus a 199 monthly retainer to keep the website up and running with their domain, with the AI chatbot, as well as the intake forms, making sure that we are also making sure the website is up and running and it's active. So obviously that's what the monthly retainer is for. But other than that, that's essentially the pricing structure, right? I mean, depending on how complex it is. If it's really complex, the more you charge. If it's really not that complex, if it's just like a specific standard website without no AI chatbot, if it's just a website by itself, then yeah, you can obviously go a little bit more down low. But obviously with the monthly retainer, it has to make sense. If it doesn't make sense, people will not pay the monthly retainer. If it does, and if you do explain to them more efficiently, then obviously the monthly retainer will make sense, right? But yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys do want to watch, or if you do guys have any suggestions. I am very open to suggestions on videos. So if you guys do have any suggestions, anything that you guys have any ideas in mind, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. But other than that, that is pretty much going to be the end of the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.